Today, let's talk about one of my favorite topics: creating an income property right under your own roof. Building a legal basement suite is a fantastic way to generate extra cash flow and boost your home's value. But what exactly makes a suite legal in Calgary? It's not just about putting a kitchen and a bathroom in your basement. A legal suite is a self-contained living space that meets strict safety and building codes set by the City of Calgary. This means it has its own entrance, kitchen, bathroom, and sleeping area. Think of it as a separate, safe, and approved apartment within your house. The process might sound complicated, but it's all about safety and creating a quality home for a future tenant. The City of Calgary has specific rules for things like ceiling height, window size, and fire protection. For example, you need special drywall between the suite and the main house to slow down a potential fire. You also need interconnected smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, so if one goes off, they all go off. These rules are not there to make your life difficult, they are there to protect you, your family, and your tenants. A legal suite gives everyone peace of mind. Getting the proper permits is the first real step on your journey. You'll need to apply for both a development permit and a building permit. The development permit checks if your property's zoning allows for a secondary suite. The building permit ensures your construction plans meet the Alberta Building Code. The city has made this process much easier over the years. They even have an amnesty program to help homeowners bring existing, unapproved suites up to code. This shows how much the city supports adding safe, affordable housing options for its growing population. So, why go through all this trouble? A legal suite is an investment that pays you back. It provides a steady stream of rental income that can help pay down your mortgage faster. It significantly increases your property's resale value because buyers love the idea of a built-in mortgage helper. And most importantly, it ensures you are operating as a responsible landlord, avoiding fines and legal issues that can come with an illegal suite. It's about turning your unused basement space into a powerful financial tool, and doing it the right way from the start. Let's break down the costs, because every smart investment starts with a solid budget. Building a legal basement suite in Calgary is a major project, and the price tag can vary widely. For a basic builder-grade suite, you should expect to spend between $70,000 and $100,000. If you're looking for higher-end finishes like stone countertops and custom cabinetry, the cost can easily climb to $150,000 or more. These costs cover everything from framing the walls and running electrical wires to installing plumbing, drywall, flooring, and all the fixtures. Don't forget the separate furnace or HVAC system, which is often required. Now for some good news. To encourage homeowners to build safe, legal suites, the City of Calgary has a fantastic program. It's called the Secondary Suite Incentive Program. This program offers a grant of up to $10,000 to help you with the costs. Let's be very clear, this is not free rental income. It is a reimbursement to help you pay for specific safety-related upgrades. This includes things like installing larger egress windows for a fire escape, adding fire-rated drywall, and upgrading your ventilation systems. Think of it as the city helping you cover the most critical safety items on your checklist. The city's support doesn't stop there. If you make your suite accessible for people with mobility challenges, you could get an additional $7,500. And if you include energy-efficient upgrades like better insulation or a high-efficiency furnace, you could qualify for another $1,900. When you add it all up, these grants can make a real dent in your initial investment, making the project much more affordable. It's a clear sign that the city is serious about increasing the supply of quality rental housing across Calgary. The numbers show that Calgarians are taking advantage of this opportunity. Since the incentive program launched, the city has seen a huge jump in applications. In 2024 alone, about 3,000 new suites were added. This brought the total number of registered secondary suites in the city to over 16,000 by the end of that year. This tells us two things. First, the demand for rental units is strong. Second, homeowners see the long-term value in creating a legal, income-generating asset. It's a smart financial move that also helps the community. Before you start knocking down walls, it's crucial to look at both sides of the coin. Building a legal suite is a big commitment. Let's start with the pros, because there are many. The most obvious benefit is the rental income. Depending on the location and quality of your suite, you could generate between $1,200 and $1,800 per month. This extra cash can be a game changer for your household budget. It can become your mortgage helper, pay for family vacations, or be saved for retirement. It's a consistent revenue stream that works for you every single month. Another major pro is the increase in your property value. A well-built legal suite can add significant value to your home, often more than the cost of the renovation itself. When it comes time to sell, a home with a legal income suite is highly attractive to other investors or families looking for a mortgage helper. It makes your property stand out in the market. Furthermore, having a legal suite means you've met all safety codes. This protects you from liability and gives you, and your tenant, the assurance that the space is safe and secure. However, we need to be realistic about the cons. The biggest hurdle for most people is the high upfront cost. Spending $70,000 or more is a major financial decision, and it will take several years of rental income to pay back that initial investment. You need to have the financing in place before you begin. You also need to be prepared for the construction process, which can be dusty, noisy, and disruptive to your daily life for a few months. Living in a construction zone requires patience, so make sure you're ready for it. Finally, becoming a landlord comes with its own set of responsibilities. You are no longer just a homeowner, you are running a small business. This means you are responsible for finding and screening tenants, collecting rent, and handling maintenance and repairs. If a pipe bursts in the middle of the night, you're the one who gets the call. You'll also need to manage shared utilities, update your home insurance, and understand your tax obligations. It's not passive income, but for the right person, the financial rewards can far outweigh the challenges. Once you've decided that building a suite is right for you, the next question is, will it rent? In real estate, location is everything, and that's especially true for rental properties. In Calgary, some areas have much higher demand for basement suites than others. The best locations are often near major hubs of activity. Think about neighborhoods close to post-secondary institutions like the University of Calgary or SAIT. Areas like Altadore, Bankview, and Marda Loop are always popular because they are close to downtown and have great transit access. You should also look at communities with easy access to public transportation, especially the C-train line. Tenants who don't drive will pay a premium to be within walking distance of a train station. This makes inner-city neighborhoods and communities along transit corridors very desirable. But don't count out the newer suburbs. Many new communities in the Deep South, like Copperfield and New Brighton, were designed with larger homes and basements, making them perfect for developing spacious, modern suites. These areas attract families and professionals looking for quality rentals outside the core. On the other hand, some areas have lower demand or are less suitable for new suites. Older, established neighborhoods might have homes with small, outdated basements that are very costly to renovate. If the ceilings are too low or the layout is awkward, it might not be worth the investment. It's also important to research the existing rental market in a neighborhood. If an area is already saturated with purpose-built apartment buildings or student housing, it might be harder to find a tenant for your basement suite. Ultimately, the best way to gauge demand is to do your homework. Before you invest a single dollar, go online and see what similar basement suites are renting for in your neighborhood, how many are available, how long do they stay on the market, talk to real estate agents and property managers in your area. A legal suite is a powerful tool for building wealth, but only if it's in a location where people want to live. By choosing wisely, you can ensure your investment provides a steady return for years to come.